Good evening, Speed Gaming. This is the Axeman, and I'm joined by Code Gorilla, and we have a fantastic race tonight between Matrick and Mashama. This is the lower bracket finals, but these guys are these are some pretty hot runners. What do you think, Code Gorilla?
I think we're in for a very entertaining match.
And we've also got Tornell, the winners bracket winner, the winners finals. I guess whatever the winners bracket champion, who will face the winner of this match in the grand finals, scouting out his opponent here as the tracker tonight. So I'm going to drop the gate and let this begin.
Yeah, so while we're waiting for this to actually get kicked off here, what are you hoping to see in tonight's race, Axe?
Oh man, I'm hoping to see a brutal seed, an axe seed, because I rolled this seed, and I want to see these guys struggle, because okay, so these two guys, what they have in common here, they both have a win for the first seed of the first seed player in the tournament.
You mean a one and the only, the Axeman 301?
That's right. And so I'm hoping these guys get something coming to them here, and I hope they have to earn their match in the grand finals here against Tornell.
I like it.
Yeah.
A little bit of
I don't know. We'll see.
I can appreciate it.
Maybe some ghetto flight. Maybe some early bosses. These flags can throw some really interesting stuff at them.
Yeah, I could see an early Kelbesk 1. Also would just like to see a buried flight.
But no, we get an early sword? Come on. Oh. And Patrick forgetting to check those chests right away. You know, it is a little weird to have these two chests right there. And
we've already found the Leaf Elder. Almost, he just moved down the street.
Wow. And we've got
Oak Mother.
Yeah, the Oak Mother. And an item shop that has herbs but no warp boots. Have we seen warp boots yet?
Doesn't look like it.
Oh. Okay. So no warp boots and leaves. That's, some challenge here.
It does look like we have unidentified key items because we picked up an Ocarina of Time from the Leaf Elder.
Yeah. That's not the right one for this series. Okay, so
heading into the GBC cave.
Yep, pretty standard opening here. We got a sword, but we didn't get any other major items. Matrick also taking a poison. So Mashama getting poisoned a little earlier and resetting out of it. So the poison, they don't have any way to clear that poison, and so they're gonna die pretty fast. So really, the only way to clear it is to reset and go to the entrance of the cave and go through all over again.
Was there even an inn in Leaf?
Oh, that's a good question.
I think there's not any way. Well, okay, that's a way to cure poison, I guess.
I guess, yeah. We got Opal Statue. So we get 2 items in this cave here.
Mimic. Oh, come on. Yeah. Well, that's an early flight. I'm guessing that means our free exit here at a GBC cave is going to head into the Sahara entrance.
It could.
That was a wind wall, but it looks like...
Oh, we do not have RO.
No.
So that means that these runners are going to have to, they're going to have to find some balls to get through these walls.
So we can't break any kind of wall right now.
That's right. We can do some stabbies, but no walls.
Looks like Matrick elected to warp out. Back to Leaf. Mashama. Oh, we're actually in Cordell Plains? No. Lime Valley. Yeah, Lime Valley.
So And oh,
So that's
and Rage
randomized
took the
turn-in.
wind sword. That means we
Yeah.
have randomized trade-ins.
Exactly. We got a shield ring, which they're not even bothering to menu to put it on, even though it's their only piece of worn equipment, and that's
I saw Mashama
understandable.
put it on, but still.
Oh, did he? I must have missed it. It's...
So the shield ring increases your defense to ranged attacks. And it can be nice in some fights, but, you know, you'd probably rather have something offensive.
It's better than literally nothing, but that's about it.
Let's see what we get in Portoa. This could tell us whether, some early trolling here. Okay, let's check what the pendant. Okay, yeah, we already knew we have randomized trade-ins. So we have randomized trade-ins. We have unnamed item or unidentified items. We have no one in there. We haven't.
See, the fisherman is actually at the fisherman spot.
Okay. But what is in?
I respect Mashima looking to see how much that opal statue would actually sell for.
Okay, and we have Dragon 1, the pyramid, at Portoa Castle. So that it's going to be good to get this required boss out of the way, but it does mean that we don't have access to. We're still missing. We still need some things for access here. We don't have access to the ocean for one thing.
Yep.
So without WH, you can expect to get access to the ocean right away after reaching Portoa. But in this case, there is not.
Both players equipping that Dio's pendant they found in the pyramid. Just to give
Welcome,
them...
Raiders from Speed Gaming 4. We've got Crystalis Randomizer here tonight. This is the lower bracket finals race.
And yeah, we've got our Dragon 1 fight. Very
At
early
level
on.
1.
Yeah, level 1 Dragon 1.
So
Thankfully,
with the right
he's...
tactics,
Yeah.
this is definitely doable, but it's going to take a little time. Matrick showing us how to do it. Mashama not dying, but letting him move around, it's a little easier if you kind of keep him moving just straight up and down.
There's that Orb of Wind. Okay, there is an inn in Leaf, by the way. And telepathy.
Okay, so that's telepathy. So there's our orb. That's going to let us, at least the wall in Wind Cave. We haven't seen a whole lot of other walls, so we're not really sure if we have vanilla walls on or not, but so far we don't have any evidence to suggest that we do.
Well, it looks like we're going to get another piece of information here. We have Mashima heading over to Foglamp Cave, and again, a vanilla wall. That, again, points towards vanilla walls overall.
Yeah,
Data points is not a lot, but...
I like this play for Mashima. There are 4 items in this cave, and, we got a lysis plant here, a consumable, but, there's a good chance there's going to be something useful here. And he's stocked up on medical herbs. He's going to probably not have a lot of problems making it to the back.
No, worst case scenario, he's got that opal statue. He'd prefer not to have to use it here, but if it's the difference between getting through here alive and not, you'll be glad you had it.
Yeah. And meanwhile, Matrick, going through the wall entrance... So we haven't... let's see. Was there an item shop in Portoa? Or... We do have the statue glitch on.
I believe all the statues are always on these
Oh,
flags.
that's right.
Yeah.
So this is the finals flags. We have some pretty gnarly flags here. So far, wait.
Going ahead and full clearing Foglamp, it looks like.
Have we seen anything interesting here in Foglamp Cave yet? I missed the last 2.
We saw the Zebu student.
Okay.
Which isn't an item, but it does mean you can now spawn Zebu, because you found the Leaf
That's
Elder
right.
and Zebu student.
Okay.
We have Stixie here in Goa. And that, with Flight, that's 6 very quick items.
Yes. So it looks like Matrick's play probably the one that's paying off. But we'll see. If there's something in the back of Fog Lamp Cave here, we could see... On the other hand...
Is that 3 nothings on the right side of Stixie?
Yeah. We're not seeing anything in Stixie. Okay, that's an Orb of Thunder in the cave here. That's not nothing. And along with the power ring in my chest.
Okay, that's pretty good. It doesn't unlock anything, but it's gonna make your boss fight so much faster.
Oh, we did get your trophy in Stixie.
Did we now? Okay. Well, I like that.
Looks like we've got stuff pretty spread out here. And a mimic at the very end.
Oh, that's always the worst. It's like, you walk all the way to the back.
Orb
and
water.
Magic definitely getting paid off here, because that's an orb of water as well.
Where's he going now? Is he gonna
He's
try to
back
walk?
out so he doesn't have to come back all the way around.
Yeah, I don't know how all this is gonna work around, because he probably wants to go out and go,
You
but
should put shield ring on, but
if he's got, even if he's got the
there you
shield,
go.
well,
Yeah.
if he's got
He has
some
a shield
medical
and shield
herbs,
ring. He'll be
okay.
alright, I think. It's gonna be close.
You're
Oh,
gonna
yeah,
use
plenty
a
of
lot
medical
of
herbs,
yeah,
medical
we have
herbs.
unbuffed medical herbs here, so
Yep.
okay, well we made it. I guess yeah, because he doesn't have, there's no warp boots, and so
You know?
yeah, so I guess it paid off here.
Got a statue glitch into the inn here. Makes sense.
Okay.
Get those.
So from here, Matrick has a lot of other options. I mean, he can go to, we can get into Chiron and check that entrance there. He can climb Hydra. He can go into the back of, in the backside of Goa in the Oasis Cave. Really, everything's opened up.
Looks like he's heading to Sahara and maybe the pyramid as well.
That's a good plan.
That is another one of our palace entrances, and those tend to be important entrances for
Yes.
this flag set.
So we've got Power Ring, a ball, and a statue in Stixie. And we got another ball in Fog Lamp Cave. So, nothing like... nothing super... You know, nothing like super exciting, but it could be important because of the because of the RO flag being off here.
Yeah, those sword upgrades are definitely going to come in handy once you have the relevant swords. Although maybe not so much the water one, if it is true that we have vanilla walls and they already have flight.
We did have the mirrored shield.
Mashima has now made it into Stixie.
Okay. No, wait, what was in the,
So, the Goa entrance, the Goa Tower entrance was in the pyramid.
Okay. So, Matrick checking the Oasis Cave. 4 items here.
Yeah, one thing
Mashima catching up.
someone brought up in the chat, and I find interesting. Matrick did not bother to check the Sahara shop.
Okay.
Now, he is a little low on money right now, so it's likely he wouldn't have been able to afford warp boots even if they had
Yeah,
some.
that's
but-
a good... There's some free warp boots.
Yeah, I think our runners are going to need them this seed. They seem to be in very short supply.
Wow.
And Matrick is really hurting for money if he wants to buy any.
So Mashama getting some items here. He got he was able to take down some enemies in that cave in the Fog Lamp Cave. That got him some money that he'll be able to use to buy stuff. Meanwhile, we've got armor, we've got a shield.
Alright, Mashima has Wild Warp out, decided not to walk out of Stixie. Ooh, Matrick taking an unfortunate opal statue usage and just resetting out of it immediately. Understandable. But yeah, as I was saying, Mashima has Wild Warp back to Leaf and has triggered Zebu. I'm guessing he's gonna go check that ocarina he picked up earlier.
Not a bad plan. We also haven't seen what's in the shed, well, what's in the windmill hut over here.
True.
Meanwhile, Matrick taking going back for the battle armor to get some defense there. Not a bad safety here.
All right,
I
this
think
is
that
not
was
the
it for
alarm
Oasis
flute.
Cave. Okay, vanilla windmill entrance.
And Matrick heading into the back entrance of Goa after picking up Recover on the other side of the river. Yeah, interestingly, none of the external buildings we've seen so far have been shuffled. The fisherman was at the fisherman house, and the windmill was at the windmill.
So wait, were we able to test the flute? Because I don't believe Mashima had the guard spawn.
No, he had the guard spawn. He tested the flute.
Okay.
It was not the alarm flute.
Okay.
Oh, hey.
Oh,
A use for the Code Gorilla trophy.
okay. So, your trophy was,
Not
Kensu
the
really
best.
appreciated it. Yeah,
It's a
Kensu
free
was very
heal?
appreciative, but... And that's the Sword of Fire!
Okay. Swords are always nice to have.
Yeah. Okay, so far, I don't know if I've seen enough to make an opinion about vanilla weaknesses. RO is not on.
Yeah.
I'm not sure about weaknesses. I think the weaknesses might be, and there's a bow for Matrick. Okay, so the bottom of Goa, not bad. I think Matrick has decided that vanilla weaknesses are on, so the weaknesses aren't shuffled. At least Matrick thinks so.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to argue.
Yeah, it's hard to say with only the Sword of Wind, unless you have an awful lot of experience with the enemy weaknesses. But I'm certain that Matrick does.
Oh yeah. Okay, so
I don't think I would
both
know.
of them going to Chiron. We finding Clark in Chiron.
It's something to keep in mind for later. It's a free item once you find and defeat Sabera, who might be here at the top of Chiron. We'll find out in a moment.
So for those not familiar with these flags, we have a flag called WH, where the houses in towns are all shuffled. Oh, and we have Portoa Castle here, and Aurelius is in Portoa Castle. We have a castle with 2 queens.
Yeah, it's got to be a complicated system of government, but we'll make it work.
And remember, oh no medical herb. So we were able to make the turn into Rage and talk to the answering machine. So we're able to go make this trade in. Mashama's got the. Oh, okay. So we get a whistle for our troubles here. Mashama had a medical herb. Matrick had to go out and pick one up.
Thankfully, there's a shop in Chiron that sells them, so he didn't have to go far.
With flight, we can most certainly fly across the sea, but the question is, are we able to call the dolphin with either of these flutes? I didn't see Mashima try.
Oh,
And
but Matrick is.
okay, so either these flutes aren't the shell flute, or we have something else on, or we have
Dolphin,
vanilla. Yeah, which is quite possible.
Mashima has not been into Goa, so still has that Code Gorilla trophy, and is going to try to Calm Sea. We already know that goes to Slime Kensu.
So on the other hand, because of the WH flags here, visiting Swan and Joel is potentially very lucrative because we've got all these houses that could be something important. I believe
Like
that was
Brokahana.
Brokahana. Yeah. Okay,
Of course, we've got the Swan Shack,
the
which
dog
has
shed.
the leaf bunny in it.
okay. So something potential here.
Getting that 1 pity MP for when you refresh or reset the game and you're out of MP.
Orb of Fire on the lower Mount Hydra ledge.
Oh, now that's a good one.
Yeah, especially since we've got the sword, that's gonna let Matrick and Mashama did not go into the bottom there. Matrick opening up a little bit of a lead here. Though Mashama has checked some of these towns. He's also checking Joel here.
There's the Swan Dance Hall.
Yeah. And we have seen that come into play.
Yeah, that's definitely one you have to... There's 3 different relevant locations, and 2 of them you have to remember, and you have to remember it well. And so the beach house had the Storm fight.
Okay.
So yeah, at this point our runners have diverged completely. Mashima has finished checking everything he can get to from the sea. We don't have change, so he can't go through the Swan Gate. Not that you would really need to at this point anyway, since you have Goa access already.
The eyeglasses on Gozen Ledge here.
Hey.
We've got another raid from Speed Gaming. Welcome! This is
welcome.
Randomizer, the lower bracket finals. A fantastic race between Matrick and Mashama. Okay, so Mashama making the same play up to Mount Hydra here as well. This is going to be probably good for him, although he really... I guess, okay, so the play into the back of Goa is something that is understandable. You would want to wait until later when you've got more swords so that you can, potentially get more into Goa. But it turned out that there was several important items there, including the Sword of Fire.
That was an Orb of Thunder from Matrick, it looked like.
Oh.
Which means it's going to be a Storm Bracelet from Ashima.
Okay. So that Storm Bracelet is good, but because we have vanilla weaknesses, because we have vanilla weaknesses, the Storm Bracelet isn't going to be as useful until the end.
Yeah, it's not necessary for... I mean, none of the bracelets are necessary for anything, but it's not going to be useful against any of the bosses.
Now, on the other hand, that means that Matrick, the Thunder Orb that Mashama picked up in the Fog Lamp Cave, Matrick may be able to get through without ever getting that.
Yeah, just fade Fog Lamp Cave entirely, which is something you'd like to do. That back check in Fog Lamp Cave takes a long time.
And Matrick getting blocked out of this last chest by all these flail guys. These guys are... So they're only weak... We have vanilla weakness on. They're only weak to the Sword of Thunder. And even if you've got the Ball of Thunder, we don't have the sword. And there are a lot of these guys hanging out there. And Matrick doesn't have a lot of healing items.
You know what I'm hoping to see right now? This is the Sword of Thunder. Oh, come on.
Oh.
I wanted to be Sword of Thunder and warp him away to not get that summit chest.
Matrick's gotta figure this out. If he can get through without using his opal, or will he just pop his opal and... Oh, okay. Looks like we might be able to make it here.
He already popped 1 opal earlier. He got sniped by a bird in one of the rooms in here.
Okay, Matrick made it out to the summit chest here. The Psycho Shield. Not a bad find.
Okay. Yeah, it's one of the best shields in the game, so you're not unhappy to have it, but you're probably hoping for
weaknesses,
some progress.
We can now grind that Mimic at the start there. And so they can easily get all the money they need, which might not be a bad play because once they get to a shop that has warp boots, they'll be able to stock up. Okay. So where's Mashama going next?
Can make that grind. Mashima still hasn't found that Sword of Fire. And I think we're going to need it soon, because you can see Matrick going through here, going into the... going through Zebu's cave.
But not going all the way through? I guess he wants to check...
He made a save point. I bet he's going to check the alarm flute and the windmill.
Okay. So
and then if
we already
that ends
know...
up being nothing, just reset.
Yeah.
Or reload the save, rather.
So when Mashama checked this, did he have the second flute?
No,
Is that
he
second?
did not have
Okay.
that dog whistle.
Yeah, so that dog whistle could potentially be it. No, but it isn't. Huh.
And
Okay,
you
so
see
he's gonna
both
go
of
ahead
our
and load
runners
that
making
save.
that same check at the same time.
Okay. Pretty smart. Okay. So we know Mashama, the play. Okay, it looks like he might be going there now. Probably Oasis Cave and the back of Goa.
Yeah,
I mean,
there's
he
not
doesn't
much
have much
he
else
could be
left.
doing right now. Yeah.
Yeah.
He could do the same Sahara checks that. And yeah, it looks like he's going to Sahara first.
Yeah. We do have, so let's see, there's 2 items in the Carissa plant cave.
Yeah, especially if we have vanilla walls, we can definitely get through there. Matrick, meanwhile, clearing out Mount Saber West.
Not a bad play. We've, I guess,
Mashima
I mean, on the
picking
other
up
hand-
some armor.
so on the other hand, Saber North may be open, and so we may be able to get up there and actually beat a required boss, but... Okay, so Mashama seeing this entrance, he knows it's the front of Goa.
And then knows he doesn't need to go there right now. I feel certain that both of our runners at this point are confident in vanilla walls and probably vanilla weaknesses as well.
I think so, yeah. So swinging the sword does not improve your speed. However, if there's like an enemy coming at you, you can kill it before it hits you. That's really the only advantage there. So Matrick, I don't think he bought any more healing items. He's kind of, Matrick does this. He's very aggressive, sort of running around without any healing items. And if so he's got the opal. He could pop it, and then he wouldn't have it for, say, Mato 2. That's
Yeah,
right.
He gets punished a lot of times for this, though, so we'll see what happens.
That's right, yeah.
Mashima has figured out need to go to Oasis Cave. He's gonna pick up that battle armor here and realize that, oh, I didn't actually need to buy that leather armor. But
Buying armor
you don't know that
is-
you're gonna find. There's only 2 pieces of armor in chests in the entire
Yeah.
randomizer, so you can't rely on getting one of them.
Sure you can.
Meanwhile, Matrick putting on some levels here, grinding these enemies. So the eyeballs are not a bad one to kill. Matrick getting up to level 8. That's going to increase, so increasing your level increases your offense and your defense, your HP, your MP, all around pretty nice. And you're eventually going to need those levels to beat the bosses, to have a good shot. The Carissa plant here. Meanwhile, Mashama kind of catching up here. The only thing that Mashama's done that... Well, okay, so Mashama has checked some towns that Matrick hasn't yet. He went out to Swan, and he went out to Joel, and he's got some information, but it wasn't anything really key there. On the other hand, Matrick went into the back of Goa, which turned out to be pretty key. And Mashama's going there now. But Matrick's already been there, and that gave him the fire sword that has really given him access to a lot of other things, and he's already cashing in on some of the spoils of that.
Honestly, I don't think Mashima has... Oh, hey, there's an Axeman idol.
Okay, so this seed ended up being pretty good, because we got both of our trophies in this
Right?
seed. That's right, yeah.
All we need is there a Tornell idol? I forget.
I don't think so.
Ornell's Bane.
Tornell's
there is
Bane. That's
Tornell's
right.
Bane. You're right.
Tornell's Bane. Yeah.
But what I was saying before that is, I don't actually think there's many other places Mashima could go right now. I think about the only other thing he could do is check what's on the lighthouse, because he has the eyeglasses, but that's about it.
So Matrick taking the low, going down, so up and down the mountain, and making it out, and without Poppy as Opal, I don't think. So his risky play here. The enemies weren't as tough as they could have been in there, so...
There's that bow for Mashima, and he picked up the Sword of Fire as well. And that's the last chest.
Yeah. You know, it is sort of painful to do this play at, with only one sword, knowing that you're probably
this is
not
interesting.
really get anything. Except these
Mashima
chests.
is not confident in vanilla weaknesses, because he's going to check Carmine right now.
Okay. And not working, so...
Yeah, quickly gets the information that Carmine is not beatable at the moment.
Okay, so now that he's got that sword, we've got 2 flutes, and we haven't seen them do anything yet. Mashima's gonna see, is it the Flute of Lime?
Yeah,
and
you know
that
it's
could give
definitely not the Alarm Flute. It's probably not. There's like a 50-50 chance neither of them are the Shell Flute, just depending on whether or not Vanilla Dolphin is on. And if Vanilla Dolphin is off, then Mashima definitely has the Flute of Lime.
Okay. And Matrick finding the lighthouse, or the...
Beach House, I
Well,
believe?
that's the beach house, yeah.
I think that means the lighthouse has to be at the lighthouse, because that's the only one we haven't seen.
I believe so, yeah.
Either the inside or the outside. And sure enough... Oh, okay, that was a big hint.
Wow.
There is a bow of life across the river.
That is a pretty good hint from Mashima. I gotta imagine Matrick will get here eventually, but, Mashima will get that bow and maybe something else in the cave. He's probably gonna go there after he clears this out.
In particular, I suspect when Matrick gets that hint later on, he will go ahead and go to Fog Lamp Cave first, because it's closer. Once you walk out of Waterfall.
That's
if you walk
right.
Out of
So,
Waterfall.
yeah, that's a good point. So, we had been thinking that Matrick would make up some time by not doing Fog Lamp Cave, but now it's looking that it's very likely he'll get that hint and then do Fog Lamp Cave first.
Now, Mashima finding a bunch of mimics in the back of Waterfall Cave, which is not really that helpful, but yeah, he's making a beeline for that bow. So, to beat the game, for anyone not familiar with Crystalis or the Randomizer, among the things you need are 3 bows. Normally the Bow of Sun, Bow of Moon, and Bow of Truth. We have unidentified items, so we don't actually know which bow suits which role, but you need all 3 of them every seed. And so, near the end of a seed, it can turn into just, I'm going to full clear this entire seed looking for my dang bows. And so already having one of them and knowing where a second one is could be a good lead in the end game of this seed.
Oh. Okay, so Matrick finding a key. So Matrick going up Mount Saber North here. We were able to do this with flight and a glitch that it lets us get up in the mountain. And finding a key in the first chest. He didn't go after the boss, which is surprising. He could have just gone after Kelbesk. He can fly right up the mountain to fight the boss, but instead he's gonna try and get these 2 items, and he got a key and an instrument.
Those are, at this point, key items are what you want. Key items and swords. Alright, looks like we're warping back to Nadare's so that we can just fly up this slope.
And again, Matrick doing some intentional grinding earlier, so he got level 8. He's going to be in better shape to fight the boss than Mashima, who's still at level 6 here. On the other hand, Mashima's going to get this sword, or he's going to get this bow here. And you know what I'd like to see for Mashima, and Mashima probably wants to see? This bow could be the bow of Sun. Well, I guess we don't know which either bow is, but we could have bows of Sun and Moon and get crypt access. And that was Paralysis.
Yeah, Paralysis is a good combat tool for dealing with some tough enemies in tight corridors, and can also unlock, I think with this flag set, exactly 1 check, but All right, Matrick is into the Kelbesk one fight,
And
starting off
I think Mashama
aggressive.
realizing where his progression is.
That's
Another
another
key. One of these keys is like we do have access to the Portoa area already, so. And we've got
And
another
neither
raid from
of
another
them-
speed gaming channel. Welcome.
Neither of these keys are the key to prison.
Okay, that means we've got the Stixie key and we've got the windmill key. The Stixie key will give us another dungeon entrance,
Yeah,
which will be either.
that's absolutely what Matrick is going to check here.
Yeah, and this is a good call. This could be. Let's see. We haven't seen a lot of things. This could be Sabera's fortress. It could be the Shiren Castle.
I think it's just those two. I think we've seen the other 4. But both of those have some items and at least one required boss. So
Yes.
either way, this is going to be important. If you're Matrick here, you're probably hoping this is actually the... what's it called? You're probably hoping for Sabera's Fortress here, because that's just more checks.
I think so. Yeah, get a lot of checks. I mean, on the other hand, we do need to see Shiren at some point.
But at this point, you know the other one has to be in Zombie Town. So at this point, we
That's
know
true.
the Shell Flute is mostly hard required. Probably
Yes.
hard required.
Let's take it.
Oh, most definitely, because well,
There's a small
okay.
chance the Sword of Thunder warps you to Zombie
that's a good
Town.
point. Okay, yeah, we could see that. The Sword of Thunder going to Zombie Town, giving you access to that. Yeah, that's a pretty low odds, but
Yeah. If that doesn't happen, then yes, it's hard required. Blizzard Bracelet. Be nice if we had the Sword of Water.
okay. On the other hand, we have a lot of flute, so there's a good chance that we have that flute, and that we have, well, actually, okay, so we're not sure yet if we have vanilla dolphins. If we do, we need to find the love pendant, because that's what the boat
Yep.
owner wants.
Yep. You find the love pendant, you trade it into the boat owner. They already killed the dolphin, which is actually the first step of vanilla dolphin. You trade in the trade-in item to the boat owner, which we know is the love pendant. I always forget these steps. My brain doesn't want to work right now. But then you have to go to the beach house and talk to Kensu there. And if you have Vanilla Dolphin on, that will turn on your Shell Flute. Otherwise,
Yes.
that's actually just a check.
Yes. Either way, good, but totally required if we do have vanilla dolphin.
Yep.
Okay, Matrick's gonna get a kill on Sabera. This is a required boss, so this is good for sure.
So I noticed Mashma checked a pub in Amazonas. Did either of you happen to notice if that was the Swan pub that we care about? I think it was.
I don't think so. I think it was another pub. Yeah, it's hard. I have trouble recognizing the pub, so I really only go in the pub in Swan.
Yeah, the pub they want is in Bryn Mawr.
Okay.
Okay.
Because Mashma in particular already has paralysis. Could at least do enough of that sequence to find out what trade-in is necessary. But first, Mashma is checking out Mount Saber West.
Mashima and Saber West probably gonna finish this. Meanwhile, Matrick without any warp boots. Wait, does he? Not sure why he's not warping around some more. I thought he picked him up.
Looks like he's walking to Chiron
Yeah,
and must be out of warp boots.
That's where Clark is at.
that's right.
Either out of warp boots or just wants to preserve them because they're hard to come by. Yeah, it looks like he was looking to preserve them because he had a few, but not a lot.
Okay.
And that was the hazmat suit, so I imagine we're seeing an oak play here.
Yeah, probably gonna go right for it. Let's see, do we have telepathy? Okay. Matrix deciding not to do it after all.
Yeah, that was strange.
Oh, he's gonna talk to the Oak Mother first.
Right,
That's
of
the,
course.
Okay, that's a good point.
Yeah,
Yes,
because they do have
but
telepathy.
still,
He's wishing he didn't waste his boot.
yeah. So, I mean, again, they can totally grind that Mimic right in the starting area, and get some money real fast and buy a lot of boots pretty easily. I don't.
I
that
think
seems to be
Magic
a
is
pretty.
hoping to not have to do that. Just kill enough enemies along the way to tide him over until he finds teleport.
Yeah, and I mean, you'll get some more experience that way too.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, we have. So we're still missing 2 swords, a bow. We may need the love pendant. So there's still a lot of items to get. And until we get those swords, it's kind of we're not completely sure what's going to happen.
And we do
There's
have
also
bunch
a
of
few.
food. So yeah, I'm not surprised to see Matrick head up here to check to see if any of these flutes are the insect flute. No. No. Oh, you got one more flute. No. Okay.
No.
That's
Wow.
interesting. That means one of 2 things. Either Vanilla Dolphin is on, or the trumpet is the shell flute. Because I don't think I've
That's
seen
right.
either runner check the trumpet yet.
That's right. Yeah, I think. Check. We know the dog whistle is the flute of lime.
Actually, no, we know neither the dog whistle nor the Vanilla Dolphin is on. I'm confident of that now. Because
Okay.
the trumpet is the alarm flute, because both of them have tested.
Speed boots. Speed
Was
boots
it
on Oak.
Speed Boots from Oak Elder, who was in Oak.
Change.
change.
Wow. Okay. So Oak, change probably, change is often required because there are three checks. Well, we have Brokahana, which we can't do yet anyway because we don't have. We also
We haven't beat
have.
Motto 1.
Oh, but we do have. So we're gonna have this.
You don't
we don't
have
have the
a
item
lamp.
for.
Bum, bum, bum.
We had the Carissa plant with thinking, but randomized trade-ins. So we need a lamp.
By the way,
for
I'm pretty
Arulas
sure
here.
someone mentioned in the chat, but the Axeman idol was actually the broken statue, and the brass
That's right.
lamp that was Matrick found earlier was the glowing lamp, and that assembled into I have no idea what at this point, but
Yeah, I forget.
probably a consumable, given that.
I don't think it was
A
anything
magic ring, I
important.
think.
Yeah. Okay, so Matrick going to Swan with change.
'Cause I think Matrick still hasn't actually checked the ocean. He didn't fly
I don't
out of
think
the
so,
back
no.
of Portola Castle. So
But he's got those speed boots. That's actually pretty big. There's a bunch of stuff now that Mashama has checked that Matrick has not, and Matrick's going to get through it faster with those speed boots. He's going to
Yep.
be quickly gaining. He's going to be gaining ground more and more, and he's already cleared Sabera's fortress. He's cleared Mount Saber North, where Mashama is now.
He can do the stop thing, too.
Yeah. So
yeah, I think,
I think
unfortunately for Mashama fans, I think Matrick has a noticeable lead right now. What Mashama has above Matrick is the Portola area caves, all 3 of them.
no, most likely Matrick will follow him at some point. He'll probably do the waterfall first, and he might end up beating them all. But he'll do it a little faster because he's got those speed boots.
Oh, okay. That was something big. So Sleeping Kensu in the lighthouse, the trombone was in fact the alarm flute, and Sleeping Kensu gave us the love pendant, which we now know is required.
Wow. Okay. And I'm not sure if Matrick realized it. He might be.
You gonna use those warp boots? He's gonna use the warp boots. He's done on the ocean, so it makes sense. Now,
He should have
unfortunately,
gone to
this...
Amazon's, and he could have gone to Bryn Mawr to get more boots.
Yeah. Yeah,
He
just
wants to
went
use the key here. That's why he did that. Never mind.
He wants to use the key and the alarm flute here.
Oh, that's pretty smart, yeah. So he'll get a lot of items here.
Yeah.
And, I mean,
Yeah.
we need all the check... We still haven't found 2 swords. So, yeah, we need those too.
And thankfully,
We've got all of the
probably
power-ups
the
once we
most-
get the swords.
We got probably the 2 most useful swords in terms of getting around. Oh, no, Matrick, the windmill. You forgot the windmill. Oh, no, Matrick. Well...
Yeah,
Well,
that's
checks where the swords could be. Definitely a good chance the swords are in there at this point.
Yeah.
Right,
Shaman's
and-
checked, I mean.
without the Sword of Thunder, we're locked out of the rest of Goa. So we need the sword. The Sword of Thunder can't be in Goa. It's got to be somewhere we can get to.
They haven't
That's-
checked Deo, and they potentially could do a crypt dive too. Mashama could.
That's
potentially
true.
do it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Matrick is heading to Carissa Plant Cave.
Wow, that's just lucky.
Wow.
Yeah, that's going to be really good for him. Because now, he doesn't really need to do Waterfall Cave or Foglamp Cave. Now, given he's in this area, he might still do them because there's still 2 swords out there. And he doesn't know that they're not in either of those caves, but...
On the other hand, he doesn't have warp boots. He's gonna be doing some more walks of shame here.
Yeah.
But he's gonna be doing it fast with speed at speed boot speed, while Mashama continues to go a little slower.
I mean, I guess that makes sense. You can't have 2 different pairs of boots on. It's speed boots or warp boots. You don't get both. That's just cheating.
Speed boots were on the Oak Elder, who was actually in Oak. We have shuffled locations, so... but it just happened that the Oak Elder was in Oak. And, okay, so Magic gonna walk out of... He picked up everything in the Crystalis plant cave. He's gonna actually go all the way back through. This is gonna give Mashama some time. Matrix item... I mean... He's still got a pretty good lead, I'd say, but his item management is costing him.
Yep. Mashima on the way to those speed boots, because to get to those speed boots, you had to get the, what's it called? The hazmat suit from Clark, which means you have to beat Sabera here at the top of Mount Hydra. This may be a case where both of our runners have to do essentially the same set of checks, but because of the order they do it in, Matrick ends up ahead because he got those speed boots faster.
Yeah. On the other hand, oh, okay, Matrix, he's gonna go maybe to the waterfall cave now? Yeah. So, since Matrick already got the only item that he really needs in this area, doing the waterfall cave now is going to, I think it's a bit of a waste. I don't think there's anything else in the waterfall cave.
Yeah.
On the other hand, once he gets the hint, he may decide to skip the fog lamp cave, and rightly so.
Yeah, at this point, I don't think there's any, like, unique items that he would think he needs. Oh, so here's
and he still didn't buy any warp boots. I'm not sure. Is he hoping?
He's just
He must
broke.
be just
He only
hoping
has
he's gonna-
$112. He can't afford work boots.
That's true, yeah. But like I said, all you've got to do, you just got to grind that mimic a few times in the very start. You hit the wild
Grinding
warp.
mimics is slow.
It's pretty.
We gotta
It's
go
not.
fast.
It's pretty fast. Yeah,
I
I mean, it doesn't take very long. You beat that thing 2 or 3 times, and you can buy all the boots you need.
So, I suspect we'll see Matrix still check the first 3 chests in Foglamp Cave. Because
Maybe.
that bow,
I-
I think, could be masking a sword.
That's true. Yeah, you get the hint on the bow, and that's a good point. You get the hint on the bow. You've got it, but you know that you could have anything because that bow has the highest priority. So even if there's so the bow could be hiding a sword in the end of Foglamp Cave. So Matrick may actually check all of Foglamp Cave because he has the hint. At this point, the hint is worthless.
Yeah.
As far as what the contents of Foglamp Cave are.
Yeah, and here we go. We are warping straight back to Portoa and heading straight for Foglamp Cave.
Okay. So this giving Mashama some time to catch up. Matrick doing a cave that's not going to get him anything. And meanwhile, Matrick's going in and out of caves and, getting some extra walking time. Not buying warp boots. Giving Mashama some time to catch up for sure here.
And
still no warp
Mashima
boots.
is heading straight for that, straight for Oak with that hazmat suit.
This is going to be really good for him. Now he's going to get his speed boots. He's going to get his change.
Assuming he
And
remembers
he's
to
not going to be
check all
going
those
for
instruments.
because he's got an inventory full of warp boots.
I guess he doesn't need to check the instruments. We already know that he doesn't have the insect flu.
That's right, yeah. I don't know if he knows that. He might be checking it.
Okay.
Oh no, Mashama getting a little lost in the swamp here.
Matrick has reset out of Foglamp Cave. He did the first 3 checks. He did not go all the way to the back.
Okay. A slight gamble, but not a bad one. I mean, we know it's going to pay off.
The thing I can never remember about the Waterfall Cave hint is if the swords and bows are actually on the same tier or not.
Bows are on a higher tier than swords. So
See, that's
that was
what
why
I
I said
thought.
yeah. So when you've got that bow in Crystalis Cave, the hint is now completely worthless for as far as Foglamp Cave. Matrick taking the long way through the GBC cave. Still
Right.
not buying any warp boots. He's doing some walking time.
And he still didn't check windows. for whatever reason.
Mashama triggering. Oh.
There we go. Mashama getting those speed boots.
And triggering the hopeless man to go to Mount Saber West. Or Mount Saber North.
Mashima trying to remember. Yep, there's the house with the oak mother.
Okay,
Matrick is heading over to Dio.
At this point, he's running out of checks. Yeah, he's probably going to check Dio. He's probably going to do a crypt dive after that because there's not much else we've got.
So if Mashama goes in Windmill Cave and finds a sword first, he's
That's
gonna be
a good
ahead.
point.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
That
I
is
don't think
another
he's going to
statue.
skip that. Yeah.
Well, assuming that Matrick doesn't find a sword. But...
Yeah. That's true. Yeah. So if this crypt dive is worthless and the waterfall and the windmill cave, then we've got a race.
Yeah, if you're rooting
And-
for Mashama right now, what you're hoping is that Matrick has the bows to get into the back of Crypt, but back of Crypt has nothing.
Bert giving Mashama a tip here by taking his opal. Matrick not healing himself. I guess he just wants to see if he's got the right bows for this.
Yeah, I mean, you're not really in danger of dying to these. Okay, you have the bow of truth and the bow of sun. No bow of moon today.
So the script dive. So it's got to be the windmill cave.
Yeah.
But okay,
And-
so what is Mashama doing here?
Go
He's
into
trying to check
the
paralysis,
windmill.
I think.
Okay, did he not open up the windmill cave?
I don't think so. I'm not sure why. But...
Oh,
Okay, so he wants
but
to reset
triggering the
Oh,
just a medical herb. Oh,
Traded herbs with Kensu. Kensu has been a bit of a letdown. I guess he had the important love pendant, which I don't think Mashima has picked up yet.
So wasn't he
he's on his way
the key
now.
item in your in Tornell's race with him?
Uh,
I feel like that was
I think so,
like that was
maybe.
important.
yes. Yeah, he had something like a sword or a bow.
Okay, so Matrick, I think he's going to try and do a trade-in with Kahana here. Because he's got a statue. And it's just a
And only
magic
gets the
ring.
magic ring. Both players steadfastly avoiding Windmill Cave. Or Sealed Cave.
A little bit of memeing here.
Akahana taking a boat ride, sure.
Oh, wow.
This is not the house you necessarily want to be in. Oh. Did he already do the Stomp fight?
He did. It was kind of a bust anyway, wasn't it?
True.
So luckily he's not missing out, but yeah, you're right. He should have done that.
Yeah, if he was
Yeah.
there anyways. But... Unless he just did it and I missed it, which is very possible.
It is so hard to route this. There are, like, so many different possibilities all the time.
Oh yeah, Bob Doe in the chat has a good point. Mashima making Steve Hack's profile icon in the race.
Mashima clearly ahead in the meme race here. Like, there's no doubt.
Unfortunately, I don't think pandering to the developers is going to get you anything in the tournament, but the attempt is appreciated. Alright, Mashima finally is going to check that windmill key. And this could be huge. This could give Mashima the edge that he needs.
And just teleport to Bryn Mawr. Well, you need that first item first, but yeah, then teleport.
Okay, so Matrix's going to... so we haven't seen the Evil Spirit Island yet, have we? Matrix the first one to call the dolphin.
True. We know... Alright, first item
This
is just
could be another
antidote.
important check for sure.
Really depends if Mashama finds anything here or not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We know in Zombie Town is just the Chiron Temple.
Yes.
Which obviously is important, but...
I mean, it's required, for sure.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think whoever finds the swords first, especially the Sword of Thunder,
Yeah.
I'm going to say whoever finds the Sword of Thunder first has a huge advantage.
The best thing for Mashima here is to find the Sword of Thunder on the vampire, having cleared out this entire cave, and have it warp him directly to Zombie Town.
I mean, on the other hand, the Sword of Thunder could not warp you, and that would work as well. But yeah. So far,
So far,
luck on
nothing
either.
from...
Oh,
there it
trip.
is. And it warps you to Oak.
Okay.
I was in the middle of something, come on!
But
Sword
Matrix,
of
once
Thunder can be
again, not
such a
having
troll.
boots, wasting tons of time.
Wow, that's important. Yeah. So the Sword of Thunder was a huge find for Matrick, but you know, walking back, he's losing time. This is a good minute, over a minute, and more that Matrick's losing here, even with those speed boots. And of course, Mashama has his speed boots now.
Yeah. Mashima taking some poison, using Recover to deal with it. Not a big deal at this point. Poison's always one of those interesting things where early on in the seed it can be like absolutely devastating and just force you to reset. And later on in the seed you don't even notice.
The fact that we haven't seen anything big in this windmill cave is really bad for
No.
Mashama. It's still possible the Matrix's gonna come here.
Alright, show me Sword of Water.
Oh no. Okay, Refresh is nice, but it's not a sword.
It's certainly not progress, so...
No.
About the only thing to do here, I think, is this Evil Spirit Island check. Which, Mashima's gonna run into the same problem, hit the same Sword of Thunder, get warped out. It was in the, next to the shield ring spot, and I think Matrick checked the Sword of Thunder first.
And Mashama's out of warp boots. That's a good point. So yeah, he's gonna have that same problem.
Nope, now we're checking. Oh, the other reason to do this fight, I guess, never mind. Both of our runners have been to the top of Mount Saber West, so they already know what bracelet Tornell wants. By the way, something we didn't get to comment on earlier. I believe we found the tornado bracelet in Evil Spirit Island. Which could be useful for maybe 1 or 2 bosses. Nothing else that's more damage on your Sword of Wind for when you're fighting Felbeth 2.
Okay, so at this point, I've got to say Matrick has a pretty commanding lead, just because that Windmill Cave check did not pay off. On the other hand, if Matrick goes back, he may search the Windmill Cave for the last bow, and that would help him out a bit.
Oh, we got a lag storm.
No,
or
he
can just
will
find
not.
the last bow.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe he'll go search there for the Sword of Water, which at this point is only really needed for Motto 2.
And getting his warp boots in Zombie Town. Okay, so I think the Sword of Water has got to be in Goa, which we have, which now we can. There's nothing stopping us from going there.
Yeah, and you can see Matrix heading straight there.
So we could go in the front. We could go in the back. I guess he's going to go in the front here.
You go in the front because if you go in the back, you're going to get stopped by Motto almost immediately.
That's true. Yeah.
Since you still don't actually have
I
that
thought
Sword
he
of
might
Water.
do this. He's doing the crypt check.
Oh wow.
Oh, he did get a 3rd bow. So
So
he now
we know
can
we
get
can
in
go
here.
in now. Yeah, you're right.
Sword of Water.
Yeah, the
in
water sword is required, but by playing the odds, it's almost certainly in Goa. But there's a chance it could be here.
Like, you get to just full clear. You don't have to double dip Goa at all.
If it's not here, though, it gives a chance for Mashama to catch up a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a fairly long check, even with speed boots.
Mashima checking Oak and getting the bad news that there are no warp boots for sale. There's no item shop in Oak. So Mashima walking out of the swamp.
And then as far as like nice to have items, I guess we've got refresh, we've got power ring, we don't really need warrior ring. We've got armor, we've got all psychos. The only nice to have would be barrier, and nothing in the crypt. Complete bust. So Matrick having given Mashama another 2 minutes or so.
Yeah, now Mashama has to not do the same thing. Alright, Mashima has made his way into Amazones, ditching all those medical herbs now that he has refreshed, because you just need MP. And stocking up on warp boots, something we have not seen Matrick do at all this seed.
Wow.
Where is Matrick going now?
I am not sure. I guess he teleported here to shop, and then he's gonna go. But wait,
Yeah,
the front
take a
of
long way
Goa.
around. Maybe in the back of Goa, maybe. Why would you? I mean, Carmine.
But he's
but-
going to.
Oh, he's gonna fight.
Oh, Mado?
Mado, yeah. No, he can't though. You're right. Yeah.
But yeah, Yeah, he doesn't have the Sword of Water,
And, that's
and
not
this is
Mado
Stixie.
anyway.
That's not. Maybe he's getting confused.
I think he is.
Yeah. After playing these flags for over an hour, and if you don't have a tracker and remember these things, it can be hard to remember where everything is. Of course, the back of Go is always the back. And Matrick goes in there. He's not going to check the power ring spot, which could be a sword. But he is going to
True.
go in the back here. He's going to be able to beat... He's going to be able to beat Carmine. He's going to be able to blast the wall. There's still a chance that Goa is not actually randomized, and it just happened that the back of Goa isn't it just happens that this floor isn't randomized and the rest of Goa is. So there's a chance. Yeah.
Yeah, I always forget that randomized Goa can be on in these seeds.
Yes.
Especially when you see the bottom floor is a standard Carmine floor, basically, or the top floor, I guess.
Right. Because we were not able to go in the
picked up
front.
that third bow.
Okay. So he got that. He's got everything. And it turned out there was nothing. So Carmine, a required boss. So this was, something that Mashama's going to have to do as well. But Matrix's going to have to, most likely, he's going to bash a wall. He's going to have to, walk through this area a bit. And if we find that Mado's there, he's not going to be able to beat him because he doesn't have the right sword. He doesn't have the Sword of Water.
And will Mashama go straight into Goa, or will he do the crypt check as well?
That's a good question. I think... Yeah, he's going to do
Ready
it.
to go.
This is the safer play.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. So... This is really good for Mashama. He's realizing he doesn't have the sword. You've got that trigger, so the Mado fight is triggered. He's going to be able to go straight through Goa. He's going to be able to get all the way up to Mado, and there's a pretty good chance that the Sword of Water is either somewhere between here and Mado 2. Because we know it's not in the back.
Yeah.
Matrix taking another walk of shame. Oh, wait, no. He has warp boots. He's going to... No! He's not going to go to the windmill cave.
I think this is just another walk of shame.
Yeah. I was thinking he was going to do the windmill cave, and that's why he did it, but he actually is out of warp boots?
Did Mashama do Sabera 1?
Yes.
Okay,
You
I
had
thought
to
that-
actually get to the speed boots.
I thought so. It's been so long. I was just want to make sure.
Yeah.
And there's Kelbesk 2 down very quickly. That's another statue.
So
Yeah,
at this
this-
point, what has Matrix done that Mashama hasn't? Anything important?
He beat Carmine, and I think that's about it at this point. I
That's
think
what I thought.
Mashama's starting to... Matrix maybe getting confused? Not... after, like I said, after an hour, you forget where everything is. And it looks
It's
like
definitely
Matrix...
Easy to do if you don't write it down.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I would guess at this point, our runners are starting to get a little nervous. Like, this is starting to get to the point where you start seeing seeds end. At least easier seeds of this flag set. I would not call this an easier one, given that it's an hour in and we're still missing a sword.
Yeah, this was a good one, Axe. Good job.
Oh, thanks. The monk... Oh.
Prison
Okay,
key.
so that last key... It only unlocks one item, but, anything could be... That Sword of Water could be anywhere.
Oh man, it's gonna suck for Matrix even more if that ends up being the Sword of Water.
That's right, yeah. Matrix just giving Mashama all the time he needs, possibly, here.
I just don't
Yeah,
understand this. I really don't.
Honestly, I want to say Mashama's back in the lead now.
I think so. I think it's...
I think so.
so.
Yeah. I really
Yeah.
Cause I think Mashama's checked every dungeon except for Crypt, I think, hasn't he?
Yeah. He's on
think
level
so.
13. He's got the power
Oh,
ring.
wait.
He's gonna nail this fight,
Yeah, he did.
even with all the scaling.
Yeah. Sparrow 2, not the hardest fight. This is not ideal circumstances, because you'd like to have barrier just to make dodging a little bit easier, and you'd like to have the flame bracelet to speed this up, but the main thing about Sabera 2 is that she's just very tanky.
Yeah, Matrix does have the bracelet he got from Carmine, so he'll make up some time there.
So Matrick chasing Mashama now, but on the other hand, Mashama having beaten cleared Vampire Cave, he's got Refresh, which is making things easier for him here. Matrick does not, and so he's also burned some of his opals.
Mashima just must have picked up teleport somewhere. Was that teleport off of Sabera
Yes,
too?
it's on Sabera. Yep.
Okay.
Okay, so that's another good one. Okay, let's see if there's a Sword of Water here. If there's a Sword of Water here, then Mashama is clearly in the lead.
I think there has to be. I can't think of anywhere else it could be. Like, the
I mean,
only
other
other
than
option
prison
is you.
key.
Oh, the prison key. Yeah, it's you find a trade-in item, or like you said, the prison key, that leads you to that sort of water.
Yeah.
But at this
Did
point,
Mashama get the Blizzard bracelet? 'Cause I know Matrick did.
Oh, I'm not sure.
I think so. I think that was in Oasis Cave across the river. Oh, I once again missed
Wow.
what that item behind the wall was on Matrix's floor, or on
Magic
Sabera's
ring.
floor.
Okay, only one more item here to check.
Oh, is it prison key?
That's right, and no one checked the power ring spot. That's another spot.
Oh,
That's right.
yes, you're right.
That's a good point.
That's a very good point.
Okay, so
Well, that's
is
going to be
this the
bad for
Sword of
both
Water?
our runners.
No.
Oh man. He's
Wow,
gonna check
is it in the
weaknesses,
power
I
rings?
guess.
Okay, so we've got the power ring spot, the key to prison. Mashama's gonna, against hope, he's gonna check to see, but there's pretty sure we have vanilla weaknesses on, and this is
Random
just gonna be wasting
weaknesses
some
turned out
time.
to be
I
all
can't blame him
vanilla
too much,
except
but-
Moto 2.
I've seen weirder things happen.
Yeah,
No,
but he's got
he-
teleport. He's not gonna be, yeah, he's not gonna be warping around. He's not gonna be doing any more walks of shame.
Yeah. I mean, in a moment here, wow, Matrick got through that Sparrow 2 very quickly with the flame bracelet.
What is Mashama looking for now?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Double checking some houses, it looks like.
He must be looking for a certain trade-in. I'm not sure what.
Oh, did you remember to
Oh,
write
the-
down where
the-
Queen Aurelius is? Because that will be a
Oh.
very easy thing to forget.
Yeah, it's in. So Queen Aurelius is in Portoa Castle.
And Portoa Castle itself is in Chiron.
Yes.
Because that's the trade-in that they would have available to them at this point.
And I believe that they did ask for a statue, so that could be that statue.
No, I think it was the lamp.
But I mean, Mashama has an easy check on that prison key. That's an easy item check. The other one is and of course Carmine. He knows he can go in the back and beat Carmine.
Oh, did Matrick forget what the Angry Sea is?
He
It's
must
the Iron
have,
Necklace,
because
yeah.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
we know this is just the iron necklace.
So man,
This
he's
is
giving,
not.
This is such a crazy race. They keep giving each other time,
Yeah.
back and forth, back and forth, back and forth.
ladies and gentlemen, the lower bracket finalists.
This
I thought I was gonna be
WH
nervous
does
after
this
this
to
race,
you.
but I don't know anymore. No, I'm just kidding.
WH will do this to you. It's just there's so much to keep track of.
This is why I write down things, because I just can't do it.
Yeah.
Poor Mashama, he has to be looking for Aurelius.
And yeah, not remembering that there's two things in there. But yeah, why not go beat Carmine while you're thinking?
Or like you say, do prison check. You have the key, just go to Portoa and do it real quick.
Oh no.
Oh, and Matrix doing the Tornell check. That's another one we didn't think of.
Wow.
Oh yeah, yeah.
This could be it, yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Matrick at least has all 4 bracelets.
Yes, he does.
Oh, we're checking Dio. Right, there's that
Oh,
other
okay.
statue. That's the one that's the trade-in for Akahana.
Akahana and Broodmare, yes.
Yeah.
But it was consumable, right? I think.
But we just know
it was nothing. But Mashima doesn't know that.
I think, Mashima's best hope is that Matrick decides to go do that windmill cave.
Oh,
but,
he's doing it now. He's doing Tornell as well, so.
Okay. Oh, no. I can't believe Matrick isn't doing that windmill cave. He might have decided that if it's in the windmill cave, he's already lost. That's the only thing I can think of.
Oh, is he going to be here? Warrior ring. Well, that pretty much means it has to be where you said earlier. I think the
power ring spot.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got the power ring.
Is there anywhere
Matrick?
else?
Oh. Matrick a little confused as well.
Did Matrick check Kensu? The paralysis Kensu? I don't remember.
Oh, I don't believe he has. I think Mashama did, but I don't think Matrick did.
Yeah. And there is still Queen Aurelius as well. I don't think either of them has checked that. And I believe she wanted the lamp.
Matrick.
Yeah, I think they forgot that. Oh, that's right.
Or maybe he checked what she wanted.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. He checked what she wanted, but he hasn't actually traded in that lamp.
Mashama going.
Mashama's
okay.
doing it. Yep.
Will he check the power ring spot?
No. Oh yes.
He will. There's a good chance. I mean, because we checked almost everything else. There's a pretty good chance this is it.
Yeah, I think it has to be here or on Aurelius.
If Mashama finds that sword here, he's got a clear shot to beat Carmine, and then go ahead and beat Mado, and then beat the game. Well, he's gonna have to do Mado 1, but still, he'll have a significant lead.
Oh, Matrick, you're so close. No. Matrick teleports away from Aurelius.
Wow.
Ah, there's that sword of water.
Okay, Mashama clearly in the lead now. I mean, so Matrick did beat Carmine already, but Mashama's gonna get there. He's in the right place.
Yeah, Carmine's like 30 seconds or something.
Yeah.
Especially with Storm Bracelet, yeah. Carmine's nothing. Mono 2, if we're right and he doesn't... No, he has that...
I think he has to have it. I'm just gonna wait till he opens his menu to make sure.
Doesn't he... Does he have the Sword of Water equipped right now?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't actually know which sword he has equipped. Where was that flame bracelet, by the way? Oh, that was on Carmine. Right. That's why Mashima doesn't have it yet. Okay, that's a Sword of Thunder on Mashima, so we still don't know. I mean, it makes sense. You wouldn't change your swords here. You need Sword of Thunder for this fight.
I just can't believe how crazy this race has been.
So Queen Aurelius has nothing? Maybe Barrier? Still haven't seen Barrier, which isn't that big of a deal, but...
Man, why couldn't these guys have played like this against me? I think Mashama had like a 1 hour and 4 minute finish in our race, and Matrick was maybe like an hour and 10 minutes or something like that.
It just wasn't your time, X.
I guess not.
Damn it, Shama. Show us your inventory. Let's see.
Nope, you need a level 2 charge. That's still true this seed.
Oh, Matrick, what is he looking for now? Oh, he's just Oasis, I guess. Yeah.
I would not be surprised if one or both of our runners has forgotten that Queen Aurelius is in Portoa Castle. Because those two rooms are extremely easy to forget.
That and the Nadairs, the RAs, are like the two easiest ones to forget.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. It looks like Matrick's gonna go to the Windmill Cave. This
is very good for Mashama.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is a huge dead end that... I mean, he's gonna... yeah, this is a huge dead end that's gonna give... I mean, on the other hand, Mashama's done it, and the refresh was pretty nice, but
Okay, he does have the Blizzard bracelet, so this is trivial. Yeah.
okay.
So he's essentially in go mode now.
Yeah, Mashama's gonna teleport out of here to...
Where was that again? I already forgot.
Zombie Town.
That's right, yeah.
So we're heading straight over to Zombie Town. Zombie doesn't have an inn, but honestly, you got a Blizzard bracelet and a power ring, you don't care.
Yeah, we've covered everything. We've cleared almost at least Mashama's cleared almost everything.
Yeah.
Somehow Matrick has higher scaling, but...
So I think Mado has to have what Aurelius wants. No, it's barriers. Where the heck is Aurelius?
They both
there he
found
has
the
it,
way up.
never mind.
Yeah. It was on Sabera's floor. I think. It was somewhere in Goa, I think.
Yeah, that sounds right, yeah.
Okay.
Anyways,
So
yeah,
Mashama's in
now
go mode. He's realized, I mean, he's going for it. And the thing he may not realize is that he has a huge lead.
Wait, where's he going now?
Oh, did he do Mado 1? Wait.
He just did, didn't he?
he's mending on these guys.
Oh my gosh, really?
Reviving my dead friends!
He's gonna throw his opals away! Oh my god, I hope he can come back to bite him in the ass, but yeah. He probably assumes he's behind at this point.
He
which
probably
he shouldn't.
thinks Matrix's gonna win any time.
I've been telling him every race we've done, don't be down on yourself, man. You can beat any of us.
I know, this is a huge match. I
know. He just doesn't have any confidence for whatever reason.
Mashima, you legend.
Yeah.
I think Mashima is still gonna win this.
It's amazing.
Like,
oh, he should. I mean, barring some catastrophe,
yeah,
he should have this, yeah.
Like dying repeatedly after giving up your 2 opal statues, but I mean, what?
But he has every bracelet, and he's level 13. I mean, he should be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't have a huge number of magic rings. That would be nice, but still.
Four
he's got what, 4, 5?
He has 4.
4.
But
the level 13 storm bracelet, flame bracelet.
He'll probably use fire, if I had to guess.
Yeah.
That's what he usually does.
It serves MP a little bit better, because you are a little low on magic rings. You did find barrier on Motto 1, so you're gonna have a fast fight on Dinah.
Oh no! Oh no! Matrix's gonna go.
Oh no!
He's gonna check the back of Foglamp Cave, which he skipped earlier.
He's totally forgotten about Oasis.
Thinks this could be it.
Totally forgotten.
I think he's totally blanked on the power ring spot.
Oh, he definitely has. There's no doubt. If he's doing this, there's no doubt.
Yeah, we may have a Matrix spot here.
Oh man! Finally. He'll come up with some excuse why it's not a spot. Oh, I just checked everything else first. Wait. Oh, what's?
I mean, Mashama's not only gonna win the race, he's gonna win the mem race.
Unfortunately, we can't switch to Mashama's audio because he doesn't have his audio enabled.
Oh.
I'm gonna actually check it right now. Let's see. I'm pretty sure that's why it's not on.
Yeah, I think he doesn't usually filter out, like, his voice and background audio. If I recall correctly.
Okay. Hopefully we're done. Hopefully we don't slow down too much. Let's not take a death or anything.
He has no audio, I double checked.
I mean, at 120, Mashama's got to be thinking that Matrix's going to be finishing at any moment, but he
probably
doesn't
can't believe he hasn't finished.
That Matrix totally blanked on this check.
Matrix say anything in chat? Nope.
Not yet.
Yeah, we have not seen any sort of
Oh, he hasn't done it.
DNF or anything.
No, I was just seeing. Play might be cussing in chat or something. He's done.
Come on, Matrix.
Man, I'm so proud of Mashama.
Yeah.
I cannot believe this, really.
So for those that don't know, Mashama only started playing this randomizer this like a few months ago, and
Around the time
Matrick
we
is one of
first
the.
announced the tournament.
Yeah.
That's
I wanna
right.
say.
Yeah.
And
he's
he was
gone on
writing seeds like nobody's business. Like,
Oh yeah.
I swear, like every night for a couple of months, he was just, "Hey, anyone want to race? Anyone want to race? Anyone want to race?" And
And he still is every single night.
Absolutely,
he's
it's
done
paid
more
off.
races than almost anyone.
Well, look
It's-
right now how many races he's done. So he's done an even 100 races,
wow.
Yeah.
not including the ones in the tournament, just the dailies.
Yeah, that's how you get to the top.
Yeah, I'm at
Yeah.
95, so he's 5 ahead of me right now.
Well, clearly that is paying off. All right, Matrick has realized what he's forgotten and is on his way into the center of Oasis Cave.
So the finals is Tornell. So Tornell has won the winners bracket. So he is definitely in the finals. And unless Mashama takes a few deaths here, and
It would have
he's
to
going to
like
be the challenger.
5 or 10 deaths. I mean, yeah, it's
Yeah.
Yeah, no, this is. It's not even Mashima's race to lose, because at this point, if you die that many times to Dinah after that much practice, like, your controller broke. Like, your internet disconnected. Like, it's something
Yeah.
absurd like that.
So the grand finals will be a best of 3. This is just a single match. So
And there we go.
that's right. Mashama is officially the winner of this lower bracket finals. Get those
That is
GGs in there.
Official race time of 1 hour, 24 minutes, and 50 seconds. GG. We'll see if we can get Mashima in here for
So
some...
Mashama took down, he's the 4th seed. He took down the 1st seed. Now he's taken down the 3rd seed. The only one left is the 2nd one.
And I'm getting a little nervous again.
I think you should be. And there we are. Mashima, congratulations.
GG's, man.
You
That was
absolute
insane.
legend.
GG's.
You have to watch this replay, Mashama.
I'm gonna have to, because I don't understand how I won.
You have to watch.
Because I was just like, well, it's over, whatever.
You
Okay.
like, you revived your dead friends. Let me just say,
Yeah,
well done.
because I'm a hero and not some, like, speedrunning jerk. I save
And-
people.
And you made Steve's profile picture the truth.
That was fun.
You know, I said earlier I don't think pandering to the developers gets you anything, but maybe it paid off here.
Okay, where was the Amazon Queen?
Portoa Castle and Chiron. And absolutely, I was certain
Yeah,
that both of you
Oh,
forgot where it
The
was.
left room.
I
in
mean,
the
you can go in the back of Portoa Castle from the sea, but still.
Okay, so it was in Portoa Castle.
Yes.
That's right, yeah.
Okay, that's what was driving me nuts, because I'm like, oh, it's in Chiron, so I immediately go there, and I'm like, no. I was like, shit, where is it? I swear it's in Chiron. There's nowhere else it could be. So I went checking, and I was like, well, if it's there, I've already lost. Let's just do other checks.
Well, for what it's worth, Matrix seemed to also forget that. So, and understandable. I was saying earlier, those two spots in Portoa Castle, when Portoa Castle itself is randomized to somewhere else, are very easy to forget.
Yeah, that's sort of water again, dude. It is still sort of Mashama's bane.
Absolutely,
I think
yeah.
it's sort of
The whole game
now.
looking for that stupid thing. Is that what he's looking for? It's in another stupid location because it's set up for you to do Goa from front. So you do Goa from front and then there's no water sword. And it's like, I don't want to end up with like a triple, quadruple dip of Goa. I'm not doing back until I've checked other things.
And the sad thing is that Matrick went in the back to take down Carmine much earlier than you.
And
But he
before
didn't check
going
that
in the
spot.
front,
He totally went by that spot and decided just to go to
Firing
Carmine.
spot. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. I mean, that would be the key moment in my mind as to why I won, because that was just...
I will say, go back and rewatch this race. There was a lot of back and forth, a lot of it was a very interesting race to watch. Very entertaining, very good race.
Well, I'm glad I got the chance to save my friends. I wasn't sure if the seed was going to let me have the opals.
So you saved your friends, but you did send the adventurer to his death in Mount Saber.
Technically, if you don't find him, he's not dead.
Oh, I see.
He's just looking for his gold, and I cleared it out, so you know Kelbesk isn't there to run him down.
I thought you might give him the statue too, but you didn't.
No, because there wasn't a statue of gold. I'm not going to drop a Colossus of Rhodes on top of him.
That's probably pretty valuable too, right? One of the 7 wonders of the world.
Yeah, if I had the 3rd opal, I was going to go back for him. Because my plan was, if I have just 1 opal, then I go for him, and I rescue him. If I have 2 opals, then I go to Chiron and rescue Akahana and Stom. And if I have 3, then I'm going to do all 3 of them.
I respect it. I respect it a lot.
And the best part was you didn't even save scummed it. You teleported out because you meant it.
Oh, for the for saving him?
For the opals, yeah.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
Dropping your opals on him.
Yeah. No, that saves.
Oh, I see.
I mean, that's just a cherry on the top. All the memeing and you still wondering.
Well, ironically, that's what Matrix said during when I was facing you. Because he gave us a bit of advice, like, whoever memes the hardest is probably going to be the one that wins. And I was like, nah, I'm just going to race as hard as I can. And I lost. So this time I'm like, you know what? We're memeing. And I won. So clearly, that's what I have to do. I have to meme harder. That's what I've done wrong.
You've unlocked your final form.
But I've been telling you, for the last 3 or 4 races, don't be down on yourself, have the confidence, and look what happened. You know?
Meme Shama.
I also gave up on writing stuff down.
I gotta say though, man, for playing this as little length of time as you have to be in the finals, it's I'm proud of you, man.
I mean, kind of. I've been spamming a lot of seeds.
Yeah, we were commenting on that.
Actually,
100 races, apparently.
yeah, 100 daily races at this point.
Oh, jeez.
And that's not counting the tournament races or the meme categories we've done.
Yeah, like, I've been spamming a lot to try and catch up to you guys and figure out, like, what I'm missing and be able to do stuff.
And it's clearly paid off. Like, you've clearly earned your spot in the grand finals. I mean, you made it all the way to the finals of the winner's bracket. Unfortunately, lost there to Tornell, but still made it out of the loser's bracket and into the grand finals. And so now you get your rematch.
Yeah, and I have to win, because what I'm going to do is I'm changing my name to match whatever place I take in this tournament. So, like, if I took 3rd, it would be Meshima, and it looks fine that way. But with the 2s, it's like, that is a garbled mess. I have to be Mishimi now. I have to take 1st.
So wait, do we have a bet here for you to pick Matrix's new name?
No.
No, you didn't.
No, we didn't make the bet.
Oh.
Yeah, I think I need to change the A to a 4.
Are you hoping for someone else to...
Alright,
hoping
Magic
for
is
someone else's name to
into
change
the
out?
Dyna fight. I imagine we'll be done here very soon.
Our bet's done, by the way, if you ever want to change your name back, Axe. It was just,
it's
for
all
while you
good.
were in the tournament, so...
Yeah.
And GG's to Metric.
GG's.
That is an official race time of 1 hour, 32 minutes, and 34 seconds.
This was an easy seed, but it was an obnoxious one, because it gave us everything up front, and then just buried all the progress all over.
Yeah.
So you just kept crisscrossing the world for no particular reason.
And GG's Matrick.
Yo!
We are now joined by.
GG. Nice job,
GG's,
man.
man.
GG's, yeah.
That late Sword of Thunder was something else, wasn't it?
Yeah. And then when it warps you out in the middle of trying to get through ESI, I was like, do I just want to rush Goa right now, or do I want to go back to ESI?
It was so goddamn late that I'd forgotten about any spots that really needed it.
Mm-hmm.
There's been all the walls, at least.
Well, I mean, there was only 2 places that were left. You had
Yeah.
Goa and Oasis. And Oasis in my head I'd already done, so I just put it out of my mind.
Yeah, we knew when you were
I
going
could have been
back
done
to
with that a half an hour ago, like literally.
When
Oh,
you were
yeah.
in the Foglamp Cave, we knew you forgot about Oasis.
Yeah.
I was like, what
Yeah,
the
it-
hell?
If you would have gotten that on your way to Carmine, you probably would have gotten it for sure.
Yeah, because I said
Yeah.
you did back of Goa first, right?
I'm sorry, what?
You went for back of Goa before you did front of Goa?
Yeah, the first time.
Yeah, because I did front of Goa because in my mind when I was going, I'm like, okay, there's more checks going through the front way for Water Sword to be sitting at, so I took that. And then I didn't find it, and I was like, dang it. So I did some other checks, and then finally came back and went through Oasis Cave and up and found it.
Yeah, you can't win when you dive the crypt twice unsuccessfully, when you hit Goa 3 different times, when you full clear the entire map, including areas that you went, the hint told me there's nothing here, I still went back to check it. Like,
What?
you
So the
can't
hint-
win when you play like that.
So the hit was for the bow, right? So the sword is a lower tier. So that the back of Foglamp Cave could have had something.
Except that the
But-
bow was in the first chest, which means it already checked the back. And so if the sword had been there, it would have popped up before the bow.
But swords are in a lower tier than bows.
It's whatever it finds first.
No,
Oh,
it's
so-
That's
your
tier
it's
first.
based. I
I'm
literally looked at
positive,
this
dude.
code Sunday.
Also, I'm positive
Okay.
that swords and bows are in the same tier.
They're
Yeah,
not.
that's what I wasn't sure of, but
Oh,
I'm
okay.
positive they are.
That might be true based on
They're in the same tier.
Yeah.
Swords and bows are in the same tier. And
Oh,
then below
well then.
that is magic and key items.
it's all right. I already did the Portoa Caves because I figured out I had Flute of Lime, went to get the hint, saw that there was a bow. I'd already done Foglamp Cave for whatever reason. So I was like,
I
all
already
right,
had-
You also
well,
finished,
off the Carissa because we got to get that anyway.
I already
and you
had
finished
the
the
bow
windmill
before
cave
I got
earlier
the hint.
too.
Dude, let's not. Okay.
I think Magic just doesn't want to buy boots.
Yeah, that was a lot of time. There was a lot of
I
There's
didn't
a lot
have
of walk of
money
shame time
for
there.
half the seed either.
Yeah,
So it's-
I noticed that and I figured
I mean, there was a mimic right there at the beginning for
Yeah.
you anytime you
Welcome
wanted.
back to WH Metric.
you
I've
couldn't-
done so many of these seeds. That's why I loaded up on cash, dropped like everything. I dropped magic rings for crying out loud, just so I could load up on more boots because I knew this might be coming.
It wouldn't have mattered because you couldn't buy boots in the first 3 towns.
Nope,
None of
that's
the
why when I
areas you
found
could
them,
go to
I
had
loaded
boots.
up with every boot I could carry.
Yeah, I mean, I did too early on, but eventually it got to the point where I didn't have any more money after I'd already basically completed my grind. I was level 10 at like 38 minutes in.
hmm
So at that
Nick-
point,
It was a super
it didn't.
was
It,
just-
didn't matter though.
such an obnoxious seed.
I mean, as many times you wild warp back to Leaf, you could have had lots of opportunities to still buy boots with that money. But
Again, there was nowhere to buy them where I was going.
well, you went
They're-
past lots of places that you could have bought them, but eventually.
Right, but that doesn't help me to get there.
Figure
That's the
Town
thing.
Well, it could have
Cheap
greatly
boots.
reduced the number of walks of shames you took, but yeah. At the end of the day,
I mean-
it's not really cost you, so it doesn't matter.
Right, no, exactly, because realistically here, if when I had gotten the Sword of Thunder and on my way through the backside when I went to kill Carmine, I had grabbed it, I finished this at like 109, 110. So it had nothing to do with boots. That's like a cheap cop-out, like trying to pin something that's not there. That really had nothing to do with it because I had speed boots for so long that I wasn't losing that much time anyway. I mean, if I spent 5 to 6 extra minutes total in walking, I figure that's probably about what it was. Maybe 6 or 7 at the longest. I did a lot of walking, but with the speed boots, it wasn't costing that much time.
I mean, if you look at, how close you guys were in the race, it could have made a difference.
No, I played myself out of this race. I routed poorly, and there's no excuse to be made for anything that was done other than forgetting about the goddamn Oasis spot. That's all it was. That's why I lost. And you know what? I played myself into a position where I was not... I didn't play myself into a position to win. I put myself into a position to lose based on my routing. And I that's why I'm saying Mashama did a good thing. This is a seed that if I had a tracker, which I haven't played with a tracker in a long time, but if I had a tracker, then I would never have forgotten about that spot, and I would have checked it on the way in. So, yeah. It's just, but I have not played with a tracker in the better part of 2.5 years now.
I don't know. Forgetting about things is like Tornell's core strategy, and he's top of the heap right now, so he's onto something with this forgetting stuff. I stopped writing stuff down because I'm like, clearly it's faster if I just don't remember.
I mean,
Yeah.
I've been scarred enough times by that, so
You're going to win. It's randomizer. You're going to win some, you're going to lose some. And, the thing about it is that using a tracker costs you time.
It does.
And if you don't need to remember, like if you're not forgetting things, then all the time that you spent tracking is just time that you lost because you're focused on your tracker. So under normal circumstances, that wouldn't cost me any time because, I mean, the only reason that I really forgot about it is because I did Oasis early and the Sword of Thunder was 40 minutes after that. So it just, like I said, in the back of my mind, I just forgot about it.
I am so glad to
You know-
hear you dove crypt, because I was like, he probably
dude.
dove crypt, and if he did, I've already lost, so I'm not even going to bother with crypt. Let's just
it
twice! That was in my mind the whole time. I'm like, not going to crypt. Not going to crypt. We'll go to crypt last, because we've already lost. He's probably already gone.
Dude, I have been
On the
looking
plus
for
side, I think we have a new spot here. We have
I don't
the
even-
Matrix spot.
You can
In
call
Oasis
it whatever
Cave.
you want. Here's the deal. That spot belongs to about 5 different people in the community at this point.
It's true,
like-
yeah.
Yeah,
It's a
but-
community spot.
That is
only
an
one
easy
person
spot
did
to
it in one of the
forget.
final races of the tournament, and that's you.
I mean,
so.
I mean, it's
That's the
bit
same
nice.
as the X spot, though. Like, I swear I did that last week, because I was finally thinking about the one I couldn't complete, and I'm like, I don't think I ever went to the X spot, because I went to 6 so early, and I was doing it without flight and like barely managing through the enemies there, that I think I didn't go down initially. I just cut right and never checked the X spot.
Did
It
you
happens
go
to
to
the best
top?
of us.
Yeah. Did you go to the top of Hydra early?
And this one?
Yeah.
You
Yes.
did not have the trouble you had with the flail guys, I will say that.
Those flail guys were assholes.
Yeah, they look nasty, and they end up in like the upper right corner, and I just slipped by them with flight real quick, and I was like, all right, well, we're not going back, running.
They dogpiled on top of the chest. There was no getting it. I tried pushing them. I tried hurting them. It took me like a minute and a half to get that chest. I hated it.
This is because of you beat K-Foul. He's sicking his people on you. K-Foul's revenge.
Well, GG. Good luck against Tornell. You earned
GG,
you earned the rematch, and yeah, I'm excited.
That's right.
I'm
yeah.
free.
No, I have to keep.
It is sort of
Yeah.
nice, isn't it?
Go play your WoW.
So we said
I mean-
before, Mashama came in this tournament as number 4. He's taken down number 1, and he just took down number 3. He's coming after number 2 to put himself back on top.
Yeah, he's played extremely well. For a newcomer into the community, I don't think anybody's put in more effort than Mashama has this time, and he's earned what he's got.
And Matrick, do you have any idea how many mems Mashama dropped in there as well?
Mems?
Oh yeah, he actually dropped his opals on the on Stom and Akahana in
We had to save our
Shyron
people.
before he saved them before going to the finals, and he didn't save Scummit. He meant to.
Well, I mean, he was dropping rings. He dropped opals, bro. Really,
Oh yeah, that was pretty classic.
dude?
I haven't
Captain
did Steve's
Meme Star
picture.
over here, man.
And he was Akahana in the boat.
Yeah, I had to
Nice.
do Steve's picture.
You
Hey,
gotta
I was
go
like,
for
oh
the
Steve.
Steve.
sweet, we've
Say
got
we're
change. I
north
can
is
do
dead.
this.
Dude, I didn't have time to screw around because I put myself into such a poor position. Anytime that I had an opportunity to do it, like picking up the fruit of lime, I just went, forget it.
See,
Let's go.
that's the real reason why you lost this one. Because you gave me some advice against Tornell, and you said you better like come up with something cool to do, some meme. Because the guy who does it better is usually the one that wins. And I was like, no, I'm gonna race as hard as I can and just do this. And what happens? I lose. So that's what I'm like. All right, we're gonna come up with some fun meme and we're gonna do it. And what happens? I win. So I just have to meme my heart out, and I can beat Tornell. That's what this is telling me.
You know, you guys should have your first race next Monday, which is Halloween, and then you can go around from house to house and hand everybody candy. And if you're lucky, you'll even find K-Fowl's house. Maybe he's still there. Legends say he's still there.
Unfortunately, I think Speed Gaming's thing's still going. When does their thing end?
I think it starts Wednesday and goes through until, did she say Sunday?
I don't remember exactly.
So I'm looking at the website right now. It says October 27th through October 30th.
Yeah, so Monday would
Okay.
be fine. But I'm just memeing, of course.
yes,
I'm
there
furthering
is-
your joke.
There is going to be a slight stall in getting to those grand finals because, of course, Speed Gaming Live is coming up this week. I am sure that once we shut this down for the evening, there will be some sort of slide with information about that. You can also just, I mean, this is a Speed Gaming channel, so I feel okay shilling for them. Go check out sglive.speedgaming.org for more information about Speed Gaming Live
I mean,
2022.
they're so nice to help us host this that like, yeah, we really want to shill for them here.
Yeah, absolutely.
So go support them.
Yep. This is the second time around with Speed Gaming, and you know, hopefully they'll continue to host us in the future as long as we're not killing them here. I'm killing everybody though.
But yeah, look forward to sometime in the near future, grand finals, Mashima versus Tornell in best of 3 on the same flag set. So if you enjoyed what you saw tonight, there will be more of that in the future.
So
Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
is that a reset if I win?
No, it's a best of 3.
Just
Whoever
a straight
wins,
best of 3 and that's it?
straight best of 3.
Okay. So the winner's advantage is you have to play less matches.
Yep. The winner's advantage is he gets to be fully rested and you're tired.
Yeah,
And we all
There's-
know Tornell plays better when he doesn't play.
Pretty much.
Well, Axe and Code, thanks for the comms tonight, Tornell. Good job, man. Thanks for the tracking. And Mashama, GG, man.
yeah. GG's. Thanks for doing this and putting on the tournament. It's been a lot of
You
fun.
got
Thank
it.
you.
There will be more in the future.
Nice. I know there's a bunch of people excited about it. We got a bunch of newcomers who are like, when's the next tournament? I want to start prepping for it. I'm like, I don't know.
Wow.
Matrix said there's going to be more though. So I'll help get you guys up to speed and we'll see what happens.
Well, when John Phoenix is ready, he can join in.
Zero.
All right, catch you guys later.
All right. Thanks everyone for watching. And yeah, this has been a great race. Tune in for the finals.